welcome back to Nana's Nursery and Reborns. I'm Nana, and if you're new, welcome, and if you're not new, welcome back. I am finally able to sit down and come and do a major catch-up video and hit all the themes that I have missed lately. I have been so busy with so much going on around here, so I wanted to catch you up. First off, Happy Easter. I hope everybody had a safe, beautiful family time if you celebrate together. I hope your weather was beautiful and you were able to enjoy the season of upcoming spring, unless you're already enjoying spring. We had a beautiful Easter. So that was last week's Pika Wednesday. Then we had Theme Thursday, which is farm animals, last week. And then Best Friends Club was an Easter parade. So we were supposed to dress everybody up beautiful for a parade. And this week we have bunnies for Pika Wednesday. Theme Thursday is Girls in Blue. And Best Friends Club was butterflies. So we're going to kind of start there. So you're looking at the two Saskia girls. Blonde-haired Saskia is Maggie, and she's wearing a blue romper for Suzanne at Suzanne's Babies, Girls in Blue, and we have more to come. And she's got a green and blue butterfly on her side of the romper that's got tiny white polka dots on it, green buttons, and the trim is green. And that is for butterflies at Lori at Reborn Huggles. Sitting next to her is Aubrey, and she's red-haired Saskia, and she's wearing a green romper that is trimmed in pink with pink buttons, a pink collar with white polka dots, and her green romper has little white polka dots, and she has an embroidered light pink and dark pink butterfly. They both have sweet little bows in their hair that have Easter eggs on them, and they have pink, green, orange, and yellow tulle and ribbon on them, and they have cute little Easter eggs on them. Let's see if I can zoom it in. There, you can see their cute little bows. Back behind them is a little hanging butterfly toy, and in front of them is a butterfly lovey that has purple, and the blanket part is white with pink, teal, and purple polka dots, and it's trimmed in purple, and they're sitting on a white receiving blanket with dark pink and light pink butterflies all over it with flowers. And then Maggie also has a Thai Beanie Baby butterfly that's pink and has the beautiful iridescent colored wings. Also, they both have bottles. Aubrey has a green bottle with a pink butterfly on it, and Maggie has a purple bottle. And this one's May has a little purple bunny, and it also has a dark pink butterfly. Also, we have a great big psychedelic peep that is pink, yellow, orange, and teal blue zigzag stripes stuffed sitting beside Aubrey. And we have an Easter basket that has some Easter eggs in it. Next to Maggie, we have beautiful, sweet Miss Nori. She's the Sandy sculpt, and she's wearing this beautiful little frilly tulle pink at the bottom dress, and it's got 3 layers on it, and she's holding it up by the hem. The top of the dress is white and has little gray polka dots, and it has a cute little tulle bunny on the chest that is pink with silver tiny little bows around it. She has a beautiful necklace on, and she has little bunny earrings in. She also has a pink bow in her hair that's tulle, and she has little white T-strap shoes on and white ruffly sockies. She's holding a new bunny in the nursery. It's white, and it's like a big jelly cat that's holding an Easter egg that is yellow, and then it has a lavender and pink stripe and it goes through the center. But yeah, this white bunny looks just like a jelly cat, and it wasn't the cost of one. Next to her in a pink lined basket is our sweet little Miss Janie, and she's our cheater because she's still wearing her blue little overall skirt onesie dress that has the beautiful dark royal blue roses on the skirt and the matching bonnet, and then she has little blue booties. But she's holding a blue tie beanie baby bear that has an Easter egg on the chest. But she's definitely a girl in blue. I've also put down here on the floor one of our other Peter Rabbit blankets. This one's like a receiving blanket, but it's stretchy, and it's got Peter Rabbit all over it. And he's running carrying carrots, and he's jumping through the pots at Mr. McGregor's garden. He's sleeping on a pot. He's in the lettuce, and there's bumblebees, and there's bluebirds. It's just a really beautiful, beautiful blanket. And I wanted to include that with our bunnies and with our Easter and with our Peter Rabbit. And here's our other man bottle, and this one's like an off-white, kind of a yellow and tan bottle, but it has bunnies on it. Then we have cute little Chanel, and she's wearing these little chicky slippers. And they're actually too big for her, but this was the smallest size they had at this store. And they're yellow furry and has an orange beak and a little red sticky ubby thing. I can't remember what that's called. She's got little white ruffly socks on. But her beautiful bubble romper is yellow and white gingham. And it just snaps. It's a bubble romper, and up at the top it is smocked, and it has 3 little chickies popping out of pink eggs with yellow polka dots. And then there's little green grass line, and then little sprigs of green grass that are coming up around it. She has a beautiful matching yellow bow with a pink with white polka dot bow on top. She has a yellow peep that is dark pink in the center with sprinkles on it, with blue, teal blue, and dark pink and white little sprinkles all over it. And she just looks so sweet. And she also has a butterfly on her little bracelet. And I just have some cute little Easter eggs sitting here in pastel colors of blue, lavender, yellow, and green. Back behind them is our sweet little Miss Priscilla. She's also a girl in blue. And on her little blue romper are beautiful little bunny rabbits that are outlined in dark gray, and they have little pink ears all over them. And she has teensy tiny little pink satin bows. She has the little frill sleeves. And then she's holding the blue bunny with the pink nose. She has a blue bow with a pink bow on top, and she has our light pale pink shoes on with the little satin ribbons around them, and she's laying on a furry pink blanket. In the vintage dolly carriage, we have little Miss Maddie, and she's the Tink sculpt, and Hope, and she's the Taylor sculpt, and they both are sporting Peter Rabbit. And Maddie has on, I think it's Mopsy or Cottontail, and it's kind of the burnt orange little jacket bunny, and it has the big satin bow that has the burnt orange, and the bottom of it is just a little white with silver stars, and then she kind of has an orange headband that matches. They're both leaning on our little pink bunny heads up pillow, and then there's a pale blue bunny rabbit in between them. And then Hope has a onesie on that has a fun little frill around the bodice and a tiny little pink bow. And it has embroidered roses in pink and then green leaves. And then down on the body of it, there's little Peter Rabbit. There, you can see him a little bit better now. And then next to Hope is our big gray lovey just hanging over the side of the little carriage. In the mini crib, we have sweet little Mr. Tate, and then in the back, we have little bitty Joey, and Tate is wearing a white top with blue buttons down the center and a little embroidered white bunny, and he's holding a lovey that matches, that has little blue cheeks, and his hat is blue and white striped, has tiny little bunny white ears. He has the Peter Rabbit pacifier in, and he's got the clip with the little wooden words that say Peter Rabbit, and has blue satin bow on the clip, and then his little pants match the hat and the blue and white stripes. And then behind him is our little pale blue lovey bunny that has tan fur and blue satin inside of his ears. And then little Mr. Joey has an all-in-one little snapped romper that has a faux pocket embroidered where Peter Rabbit is poking out of it, and it's pale blue and it ombres up to white, and it has a little embroidered carrot on the chest, and then he is sucking his little thumb, and he has just a blue undershirt. And then behind him is our Miffy bunny. In the portable bassinet, we have little Miss Abigail, and she is wearing an off-white onesie with a cute little Peter Rabbit hopping around it with some leaves, and he's holding a book, and then he's holding a carrot, and then she has a tan bow with a matching blue bow on top. We've got our fat baby Peter Rabbit, little stuffy, and they have some pink, blue, lavender, and yellow Easter eggs. And then we have sweet little Miss Shayna. She's wearing a zippered pajama that is trimmed in pale pink. It's all white and has little sketches of bunny rabbits all over it. She has a pink gingham bow in her headband, and she's holding the tan furry rattle bunny rabbit that is trimmed in pink. Down below them in the little bouncer that is actually a butterfly that you can't see because they're laying on it is a little Miss Violet wearing a white dress that has cute little fat white bunnies with pink cheeks all over it, has little yellow and pink flowers and tiny little pink satin bows and tiny little pockets. Shayna has their pink dress that has the Guess How Much I Love You nut brown hair, and he has a butterfly on his toe. Violet has the pink bow with white polka dots, and Shayna has a dusty pink satin bow in her headband. She's holding our all pink velvety soft with the pink satin inside the ears lovey. They both have their white sandals on. There's a little matching jacket that goes with Violet's dress, and it's pink and has the little bunny up on the chest. And then we have our beautiful little dusty rose bunny sitting on the white bench. And also you can see that Nana finally got her air conditioner put in the window, so that will help when it gets really warm in here. In the bassinet, we have sweet little Miss Bonnie and Victoria, and they are wearing spring flowers, and I think they wore that on a previous video. This one is a pink lovey with a white bunny head and hands, and it says Mommy's Girl in a heart that's embroidered in white. And they have our little round ball Flopsy from Peter Rabbit. And Bonnie has our other long-haired little stuffed bunny rabbit Rattle. Up on the changing table, we have sweet little Miss Harper. She's also a girl in a blue dress with white bunny rabbits. She has a white bunny rabbit on the side of her headband. She's wearing Miss Raven's bunny rabbit pink slippers with beautiful turquoise blue eyes. She's holding a pastel orange green rattle that is a carrot. She's holding the white bunny that's trimmed in blue. And then next to her is our sweet little Miss Bianca, and she's wearing Peter Rabbit and Friends print that has Benjamin Bunny, and it has Mrs. Rabbit, and it has the mice, and it has Peter, and there's another bunny. It has all the signature blues, yellows, oranges, and greens, and she has a matching blue bow and blue sandals. And she's holding the little toy that says First Best Friends, and it's a realistic looking Peter Rabbit holding a bunny rabbit toy Peter Rabbit, and it has a little blue chew ring on it. They have some Easter eggs as well. And then this is a pale pink that looks like a Jellycat bunny that I recently got at the store. So there's these two girls up here on the changing table. In the Moses basket, we have little Mr. Raymond, and he is wearing my grandson's first Easter little outfit. It's more of a purplish blue pant, and it has white rabbits on its little feet in 3D. It has big, huge, long-eared, floppy hat that is kind of like a furry knitted. And then the shirt is that blue and white striped horizontally. And it says My First Easter on it. He's holding our gray Jellycat bunny. And he's holding our clear Peter Rabbit rattle that's got the little clear center and a blue ball at the end and just has a stuffed little Peter Rabbit head on the top. Back down on the floor, Miss Holly, and she has a beautiful sleeveless white dress that has the little orange gems on the chest. She has a beautiful pastel beaded necklace that looks like pearls, and she has a little chickie that has a pink satin bow around its neck, beautiful blue eyes, and then the bottom of her cute little dress is yellow netting and tulle covered with ruffles, and she's holding a sweet little furry chickie. She has her little pink glasses on. She has a matching yellow and white chick bow in her hair with pink and white polka dots and pink little feathers. She has just her sweet little walking shoes on. And that's little Miss Holly. And next to her, I've got a vintage-like pillow that has a little boy and a little girl, and they're holding a basket of chicks, and there's yellow Easter eggs in the corner. And below that is just a sparkly little chick centerpiece that has green grass and little eggs on it. And also the little chickie peeps, I think. Yeah. Isn't that sweet? So that's a new toy in the nursery. Down on the floor, I have these little vintage little hopping mommy and two babies bunnies. And that's sweet. I think my husband got that at an auction sometime or another. Above that on the floor is sweet little Miss Bria sitting next to little Holly, and she's wearing a handmade romper dress that we got from our dear sweet friend Christy at CJ's Little Ducklings. She made those dresses for Holly Church and myself at one of our doll shows from Dolls of the World Expo. And it's pink bodice with dark pink rickrack, and then on the print of the dress and the sleeves is white, and it has Mrs. Puddle Duck, and she has a blue bonnet on with a cape, and there's floral around it in green and little pink tiny flowers. And then she has the matching blue shoes and a blue bow in her hair. So she's a girl wearing blue, and she's holding on to one of our new little ducky loveys. It's a little stuffy, and it has a purple bow, and there's one under her that has a green bow. Behind her is a cute little tan bunny sitting on the shelf, and right next to her is our sweet little Miss Lily Beth, and she's wearing a pale pink sweater that has two little bunny rabbits with 3D little cottontails, and they both have little yellow flowers in front of them. One's on the ear and one's in front, and she's holding our big tan rattling bunny rabbit, and she's got little knee-high sockies on that are off-white, and she has pale rose pink T-strap shoes, and then her little skirt is vertical, like pale tan and off-white stripes, and then she has little pink pigtails in. Oh, also Lily Beth has cute little pink heart earrings in, and little Holly over here has beautiful little white daisies with yellow centers for her little earrings. Under Lily Beth on this pink blanket, and this is sweet little Miss Adelie, and she's wearing a white dress with hot pink or dark pink bunnies, white bunnies, and lavender bunnies, and they all have purple, pink, and lavender flowers in their ears, and then there's pink and dark pink flowers all around it. It's trimmed in pink, has a little pink bow on the side, and then she has her little two lavender purple pigtails in. She's holding our little lavender bunny rabbit. She has some Easter eggs under her. She has little white T-strap shoes on as well, and little white ruffly socks. Back behind her is another one of my vintage-like pillows that has 4 more yellow Easter eggs in the corners. And this is just one little girl holding 2 pots of flowers. One's daffodils, one's tulips, and there's a little ducky under her, and apparently she's got a blue ribbon tied around its neck and she's holding on to it. And there's a big yellow egg back behind her. Back in the bouncer we have sweet little Mr. Daniel, and he has a white or an off-white long sleeve shirt that has a blue snap on it. We have Mrs. Rabbit and one of the little girls hugging onto her, outlined in blue. Then we have different Peter Rabbits that are all colored with the tan with his blue jacket. And then we have some more outlined figures in the blue and then outlined in the dark gray. So that's all over the print. And then his blue pants, and it says Peter Rabbit on a tag on the bottom ankle of his cuff of pants. He's wearing his little tan and white shoes, and he's holding a little Peter Rabbit stuffy with a pale blue jacket. It says Peter, and he's got our little round binky in his mouth that is blue. In front of him is our sweet little Miss Julie. She's always so happy. She always makes me smile. She has little carrot earrings in. She has a silver headband, and it's a white tulle bow that has pink bunny rabbits in the tulle, and that matches the skirt of her outfit. Her onesie is pink, and it says cutest bunny in silver ever in the teal blue, and it has white little bunny ears on top of the cutest, and then little whiskers, and then there's a pink satin bow, and then she has her tulle that matches the bow on her headband. And then she's wearing our little white slippers that have the bunny ears that have pink, blue eyes, and a little pink nose, and another orange carrot toy with the green leaf on it. And she has little striped pink and white leggings that has the ruffle at the knee and the ankle in pink. I didn't dress any of the babies in farm animal stuff, but I did bring out some of our farm animal loveys. We have lambs that can go for Easter or the farm, and then we have a cow. There's a chicken, a horse, and a bunny, and here's another lamb, and here's a toy, like a crinkly, chewy toy that has blue, hard, and pink little feet, and this one's a little blue and white pom pow. And then we have a pink pig right next to Wilbert, who is a farm animal because he's a pig. Beautiful, sweet Pip is here with Flopsy Lovey Stuffy Bunny. She has an overall and a pale pink vertical stripe, and it has little pale pink buttons, and on the bottom of the leg is little Flopsy Bunny embroidered in a pale gray, and it says Peter Rabbit on a tag. And on her shirt is off-white. Let me see if you can see it. There's a little watering can, and there's a little rabbit, but there's also a tiny little butterfly right there. She has her hair pulled up on top of her head. It has a gray bow with a pink bow on top. And she's also wearing our little Peter Rabbit shoes that we got at the doll show. Has a little Peter Rabbit on it, and they're way too big for her, but I wanted to include them. Tiny little Peter Rabbits on them, and then there's pink and dark pink roses all over them, and they're just really sweet shoes. Last but not least is our bigger boys, and this is little Oliver, and this is Gavin, and Oliver is wearing a light blue with tiny, and it's almost like a seersucker, but it's got a tiny vertical stripe on it. Looks like little wooden buttons, and it's a shorts like overall. And then he's wearing white socks, little gray loafer shoes with a tan bottom. He's holding our most realistic looking Peter Rabbit stuffy, and he has a short sleeve button down white collared shirt under it. Gavin is also wearing a blue overall, and then his has embroidered little Peter Rabbits on it. This one, he's got Peter Rabbit sitting eating a carrot. And then Peter Rabbit is standing. And Peter Rabbit is sitting over here sideways eating a carrot. And then it's got a white undershirt and it says Peter Rabbit in dark pink on the cuff of his sleeve. And he is also holding a Peter Rabbit. Down below them is some more little Easter eggs in pink, yellow, green, peach, and blue. And then we have our little gray bunny sitting down here on the floor. And then there's our little fairy peeking out. So that's all the babies. Now I'll just do a little bit of chat section and tell you guys, try and catch you up on what's been going on around here. Easter weekend, my 2 youngest grandkids came to stay a couple nights before, so I was entertaining them and trying to get stuff ready for Easter. And also, you guys know, if you've been following me, that I started my Bible study up, and that's kind of been a balancing game of having to do the daily work on it for 5 days a week and trying to find just my niche on how I can get it worked out so I can do the babies and get that done. But we started a ministry project, and I gathered up stuff to donate to our local chapter of foster care system. It's Foster Adopt Connect. So we filled backpacks and stuff for them. And then my washing machine went brain dead. So then I had to look and find a new one that I liked that was similar to the one I have. Then we had to make arrangements to get it ordered and get it delivered and set up. So then I got way behind on all my laundry. So I finally did get that caught up. And then I have a hard time like managing my time skills sometimes, especially when a lot of things are going wrong around me. So then I just want to like go into shutdown mode. So then I don't want to do anything. So while I was waiting for the washing machine, I got sucked into a new series on Netflix. I started watching Call the Midwife. So of course I had to finish that because that's just how I work. But everything started to come together. So then I started to come in and get the babies ready. And then this weekend I had unexpected company because my youngest daughter had problems with her car. And they were going to charge her $500 for a 5-minute part to be installed. So she drove up here and her dad did it for $40. So that's why I'm just now getting on, because I was almost going to be ready to have the babies in time to do this on Thursday. She is now safely on her way home. And last but not least, I got a new microphone, guys. I hope it's okay. I hope you guys like it. I think I do. I'm really trying to get the settings figured out on it, but I think I really like this one. I want to thank you for sticking around and be on the lookout because I've got a very, very exciting announcement coming up very soon. But I would like for you guys, we are almost at our 1K subscribers. And I'm going to do something really special for that. So you want to stick around and see what's going on with that. So I'm going to love you and leave you. Have a super, super blessed week. And we love you guys. Mwah. Bye, guys.